Hello and welcome to my first eBay thrift haul video. Uh, First couple items, we got a couple of mugs here. We got first a vintage 1995 Coca-Cola mug. Uh, I paid less than $1 for it. Nice pickup, got to clean it up. Second one here is this is one of the Batman Forever McDonald's mugs. Now these don't really sell for a whole lot of money, but they're kind of actually nostalgic to me, so I do pick them up when I see them. This is the Two-Face one. It's a little bit easier to find. I think the most uncommon one to find is the Robin one. I'm not entirely sure, but anyways, I pick these up whenever I find them in the thrift store. Paid less than $2 for it. Okay, next couple items we have here is first a Conair Ion Shine hair roller set. It does have the clips in it, and it even has the packing foam, which makes me think it was maybe used probably a couple times. It does need to be cleaned up just a little bit. I always pick these up if I can get it for around this price or less. $3.95. So I paid a little bit less than that because I got a 20% discount on anything that wasn't. This is a full price color tag, so I got only 20% off. Some other items I get half off, and I'll show you that. So these, if you can get it for that cheap, it's a pretty easy sale. Next we have a Samsung remote. This is one of my favorite kind of things to sell is remote controls, because it is definitely an easy ship. You just throw it in a bubble mailer. I'll probably make a video about that later on how I handle, test, and sell remotes. This one, I get it for less than $1. Okay, so it's even if you end up only selling it for a few bucks, it's okay. Okay, the next item was actually, this is kind of a weird one. So all these items right here were in this one bag for $2.95. So I paid less than $3 with 20% discount. Now, the reason why I picked this bag up primarily was because I want this. Actually, I'm going to build a chicken coop, and so this is a brand new rafter square. So that's probably more than worth it right there. But then also in the bag, we got a sharp, some kind of organizer, old school, but there is a Texas Instrument calculator. We'll see. Oh yeah, it's still good. So maybe a couple bucks there, and then there is a vintage swing line stapler here too. So these calculators are pretty much worthless, and just some miscellaneous items. I mean, I have to look into, but yeah, basically just picked it up for this, and I might be able to pay for the bag with some of the other items. Okay, next item is a Nerf Vulcan, one of the bigger Nerf guns. Nerf guns is one of my favorite things to sell. It's just fun. It's fun to test them, and people do buy them. They're looking for them. Now, the interesting thing about the Vulcan is, I mean, it's big and bulky. You can test it and see if it works. Price tag on this was $7.95. I asked them if they could just go ahead and lower it any. So they put it at $6.95, and then I paid I got the 20% discount too. So paid less than, probably, I guess, around $5 or so. The thing about the Nerf guns and the Vulcan especially is it has these components on it that, let's say the gun doesn't work, or you don't want to sell the gun, depending on what price you pay, you can just part out the gun. You could sell the carry handle, you can sell the battery compartment, and if there were other pieces to it, some people sell just this charging handle right here. There is a trigger guard that's missing. If that were there, you could individually sell that. And of course, this one's missing the ammo drum and the ammo belt and the tripod. So all those items you could individually sell, but if you had them all together, it'd be more likely that you could sell the Vulcan as a whole unit. This next item I'm doing some experimenting with. It is a scooter model ABC-25 data switcher for computer setup. I think vintage, obviously, probably from the 90s. I'm thinking, with these kind of only having those kind of connections right there. Look like it's in. I don't know if that's the original packing plastic, but I looked it up, and people were trying to sell this anywhere from 40 to 70, and this was actually half off, so I paid less than $2.50 for it. So I'm gonna give it a try. It's pretty lightweight. Probably have to ship it FedEx or something if I want to do the cheapest rate, but we'll see. We'll throw it up there at a competitive price and see what happens. Okay, next 3 items here. We've got first a little boys Easton either T-ball or Little League bat. Oh, T-ball, official T-ball. It's a model TKVN2, 25-inch bat. All the items like this at the thrift store are always half off. So I paid less than $1.50 for this. Even if I only pop it off for 20 bucks, it's fine, because if you check this out on the scale, it is less than, they can ship first class. It's less than a pound. So I could just literally just put some, maybe a little padding if I want, but realistically just a bubble mailer, or I mean a poly mailer around it, and ship it first class. So room for profit there if I sell it for 20 bucks at least. And then we got 2 Wilson, they say titanium. I don't know if that's actually true, but anyways, racquetball paddles and racquetball rackets. So these were half off, $3.95 plus 20% discount, so only paid $1 or $2 a piece for them. They have the covers. Interesting about these two, still under a pound, so I can again literally put them in a poly mailer and ship them first class. So these hopefully sell for more than 20 bucks a piece, but even if they do, I'm still in the profit. Okay guys, last item is a pair of Lucky's men's bootleg jeans. I stay away from clothes as much as I can these days. I used to sell a lot of clothes, mainly jeans. Jeans are one of the easier things to ship. You can just fold them and throw them into a priority mail legal flat rate envelope, and that's the cheapest and easiest way to ship them. And you're also providing a expedited shipping service to your customers, so it's kind of cool. But these are Lucky brand bootleg, style number 181. That was a half off price, so I got half off plus 20%, so I paid what, $6-7 maybe. Hopefully I can sell these for 25 to 30 and make a $10 bill around that. Anyways, this is my first haul video. I'm trying to start a channel for YouTube selling. I've been selling since 2012. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Give me your opinion, any suggestions, and stand by for further videos, including a video on where I tell further, my experience as an eBay seller. Thank you and have a nice day. Okay guys, a quick follow-up on that mystery bag that I got for under $3. So I did a little more research and looked up the items. Again, I bought it for the square, but that's about a $10 item right there. Now, believe it or not, this item here is it's a Mark My Time bookmark. It's a bookmark that has a light, and you can record, I guess, how you can keep track at the time of how long you're reading and whatnot, and it has the time. This is actually like a $7 or $8 item new, so I mean, since I paid only a couple bucks for this whole lot, I can pop this off for a couple bucks profit. Now these calculators I claim were worthless, I mean, I said that because to me they look like those free handout kind of calculators that you would think nobody would buy. And don't ever underestimate any item. You're not your customer. So it turns out people do actually buy some of these. The Texas Instrument calculator is worth a few bucks as well. If it had a cover, I might sell it individually. But since I don't, I'm just going to take all these calculators and put them together in a lot and see if I can sell them. Now this The Sharp organizer here. This guy is also maybe worth $8 to $10 as well. Unfortunately, the batteries are dead, so I don't have that particular battery style to test it. So I'll probably just try to sell it off for a couple bucks profit and sell it as untested, basically. And then the big one was I mentioned the swingline stapler that was in there, but this is actually a pretty much almost antique. I mean, I'll call it vintage, but it's from the 50s or 60s. I tested it. It works good. It has just a little bit of wear and tear, but this is like a $20 to $30 stapler, believe it or not. So it's funny, just the little miscellaneous grab bags and a lot of people probably dismiss as junk ends up being some of the more interesting, fun, and profitable hauls. So thanks again. I just wanted to share that update with you.